don't seek after luxury and self-indulgence. Don't seek after luxury and self-indulgence. James 5:5. You've lived on earth in luxury and self-indulgence. You've fattened yourselves for the day of slaughter. You see, seeking personal wealth and gratification has always been a sore spot for God. It is a sore spot for God. When you are out there trying to get rich, God's not happy with that. In fact, in Haggai chapter 1, verses 2 through 5, this is what the Lord Almighty says. These people say the time has not yet come for the Lord's house to be built. Then the word of the Lord came through the prophet Haggai. Is it a time for you yourselves to be living in your paneled houses while this house remains a ruin? Now this is what the Lord Almighty says. Give careful thought to your ways. What he was saying was, look, seeking personal wealth and gratification is a sore spot for me. God said that's not your focus. That's not what I want out of your life. Seeking personal wealth and comfort says you don't understand what's really going on during your time here on earth. If God is preparing you for eternity, and that's the principle that the Word teaches, what's happening here in this little spot of eternity, what's going on right now, is going to affect the rest of eternity. God's preparing you right now in this little spot for the rest of eternity. And so, if you waste your time in this little spot of eternity, building your life around yourself, instead of building it around what God wants to do through your life for eternity, you're missing the whole point. What good are you? You know, I mean, God might as well just take you home because you sure aren't doing anything worthwhile here on earth. So it's important that we understand that we need to see what God is up to in our lives. What is He doing in my life now to prepare me for eternity? Luke chapter 12, verses 16 through 21, there's this parable. Jesus gives this parable, and He says, the ground of a certain rich man produced a good crop. And he thought to himself, what shall I do? I have no place to store my crops. Then he said, this is what I'll do. I'll tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I'll store my grain and my goods. And I'll say to myself, you have plenty of goods laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said to him, you're a moron. This very night your life will be demanded of you. Then who's going to get what you prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with anyone who stores up things for himself, but is not rich toward God. Wow! What an amazing statement from Jesus. A great parable that teaches us that God is not opposed to wealth. God's not against wealth. He's not opposed to it. In fact, He's pretty wealthy Himself. He's opposed to the wrong reasons and the motivations for wealth. In fact, verse 21 of this passage clearly teaches that one of the fundamental truths of God is that He is not opposed to wealth. He is opposed to those who use it for the wrong reasons.